never know what's around the corner. You never know. I didn't wake up that day thinking that there was, that our lives were about to change forever. And, EMICS are there and they do save lives. They do an amazing job.
What EMICS is, it's a charity. It's a network of doctors and paramedics spread out across the whole of the East Midlands who volunteer their services to the East Midlands Ambulance Service, responding to serious 999 calls, whether it be a medical emergency or trauma such as a road traffic collision. And what makes it unique is that they are volunteers, they are not paid.
So our aim, I suppose, is to bring the hospital to the patient when time is critical. And so with our skills and experience, with our platforms like our fast response vehicle, which can be fully kitted out and provide often a critical care resource, we can deliver care on scene where it might take longer to get the patient to hospital and hopefully save lives in so doing.
I'm here to talk about my daughter Amy, who was killed in a road crash 18 months ago by a dangerous driver. And I'm here to talk about the work that EMICS did as they were part of the response to her crash, and what an amazing job they did to try and save her life when she was very severely injured. If they hadn't had an experienced medic there and the doctor bringing blood, she would have died at the roadside. There is no two ways about that.
What the EMICS doctor did for us as a wider family, besides the incredible care that they gave Amy, is they gave us an opportunity to be with her. The care she was given at the scene got her to hospital, and it made sure that we all had the time to sit with her. We could hold her hand. She didn't know we were there. We could hold her hand. They gave us time. And that's something that I don't think you realise is that important until you meet people who didn't get that time. And we could say goodbye.
So all the responding clinicians are volunteers and do this in their own time on top of their normal NHS commitment.
When I first found out that the EMICS doctors weren't paid for the work they do, it was completely mind-blowing for me. Thinking these doctors are up at all times of night, available to support us on the road, it's entirely humbling. Like, to think that someone is happy to be disturbed at 2-3 o'clock in the morning for the most critically ill patients, to put themselves in a stressful situation in support of the ambulance service is incredible. Some of them, I don't know how they do it. It's completely mind-blowing for me.
We must have responded to something in the region of 40 to 50,000 calls. We average about 1,500 calls a year across the whole of the East Midlands, of varying severities. Sometimes we're first on scene, sometimes we're last on scene.
Really, the amount of people that EMICS have saved or positively influenced is completely immeasurable. I know, like I say, I'm talking mainly about Leicester where I work, but I know in Leicester, EMICS have contributed to thousands of patient cases.
It's a busy world, and we are a charity, and we only exist because of donations made by the public. When we have a platform like this vehicle to run, and we have doctors to train, not only in medical procedures but also in driving safely on blue lights and responding, and equipment to maintain, all those things take money, and without public donations EMICS can't continue its work.
The fact that the EMICS doctor that was there that night was there as a volunteer, that he had probably been to work that day and done a full day's work and then gone out there as a volunteer unpaid and used incredibly important skills and knowledge and training to help my sister. It's incredible. We're so grateful that they were there. They made a huge difference.
To know that there are people there who care so much and who put everything into trying to save your loved one's life, it's massively important. And yeah, for us, the fact that she did get to hospital alive so that we could be with her. It's not just about whether you save a life or whether you don't save that life. There is that area in between as well.
If you'd like to help EMICS support families like mine, please donate today.
Please support EMICS to continue saving lives across the East Midlands by donating today.
Please help support EMICS to continue helping people in the East Midlands by donating today.
Please help EMICS to continue to support families like mine by donating today.
Please continue to support EMICS by donating today and continuing saving lives in the East Midlands. Thank you.